Taiwan is at a crossroads, and how it responds could shape the future of the entire Indo-Pacific. In the face of mounting Chinese military aggression, Taipei has increased defense spending, extended mandatory conscription, and revamped its combat exercises, signaling a clear determination to resist any potential invasion. But beyond the military buildup, a quieter, more personal story is unfolding among ordinary Taiwanese citizens. On the government level, the numbers are significant. Taiwan's defense budget has grown at an average rate of nearly 5% per year since 2019. In 2026, President Ching-te has committed to spending around $31 billion on defense, roughly 3.3% of GDP, which would be the highest level since 2009. And Taipei isn't stopping there. President Lai has committed to raising that figure to 5% of GDP by 2030, in line with NATO standards. Taiwan is pursuing a wide array of new hardware, including fighter jets, next-generation frigates, unmanned surface vessels, domestically built submarines, and drone technology developed in collaboration with allied nations. On top of that, President Lai has proposed a $40 billion arms package, one of the largest arms deals ever between the United States and Taiwan. But analysts caution that money alone doesn't guarantee readiness. Taiwan's military continues to struggle with personnel shortages, uneven training standards, and retention problems, with unclear links between conscripts, reservists, and professional forces. While the government fortifies, some citizens are quietly making contingency plans. Nelson Ye, a 51-year-old finance professional in Taipei, moved 1/5 of his wealth to a Singapore bank account, then applied for Turkish citizenship, obtaining secondary passports for himself and his wife within 9 months. He's not alone. Immigration consultants report a surge in overseas inquiries, with Taiwanese citizens purchasing property in countries like Thailand and Cambodia, driven largely by geopolitical anxiety. The slogans say it all. From "Today Hong Kong, Tomorrow Taiwan" during the 2019 protests to "Ukraine today, Taiwan tomorrow" after Russia's full-scale invasion, the perceived vulnerability of the island has been reinforced by watching what happened to Hong Kong under Beijing's national security crackdown and to Ukraine after Russia's full-scale invasion. Defense analysts say this split between those who would fight and those who would flee carries strategic weight beyond personal choice. Charles Wu, a political science professor at the University of South Alabama, who specializes in how public opinion affects military operations, warns that if China perceives Taiwanese people as lacking the will to resist, Beijing may calculate that an invasion or even a blockade is unnecessary. The island could simply be bought out or pressured into submission. U.S. Senator John Curtis, visiting Taipei this week to back the defense budget push, put it plainly. American lawmakers need to be able to tell their Senate colleagues that Taiwan is carrying its weight, not overly dependent on Washington. Taiwan's two-front reality is this. The government is betting on deterrence through strength, while a growing segment of its population is quietly preparing for the alternative. The island's fate may ultimately hinge not just on missiles and budgets, but on the resolve of 23 million people to defend what they call home. This is Untold Truths Channel. Stay informed, stay analytical.